Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to more Big Trouble in Little China, the board game, which is thoroughly enjoyable. This will be episode, I think, 6 or no, 7 maybe? I don't know. Episode 6, but or maybe 7. I'm losing track. However, I do know that we took 2 turns last time. It was a rather long video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm enjoying this game. I hope I didn't make any errors in the last episode because I'm filming this one pretty close off the heels of the other one before I get the other one posted because I still have a little bit of editing to do. There were over 74 separate clips in that last episode, just to give you an idea how much work goes into putting together a video like that. It's pretty beefy. Anyway, it doesn't matter because I'm having a really good time and I hope that you are as well. We're going to get started right away. I'm not going to waste any time. I don't have much to talk about other than let's get started. So we are going to first, of course, draw our Big Trouble card up here. I'm going to grab that. We'll put it right there and we'll see what it is because we're about to start a new turn. Oh, what I do want to tell you, I'm going to do a couple little, just tell you about a couple things I think are fun to watch. Marcus at J-Play is on, I think, episode 5 of an Agents of Smirch playthrough. I love that game. It's awesome. It's really cool. One Stop Co-op Shop just started a Thanos Rising episode. You know I did that before, so check that out too. I think it's pretty cool. And meet me at the table. I keep waiting to find out if he's going to do Tomb of Annihilation or something else. But he did a unboxing when he got the Tomb of Annihilation. So check that out too. There's so much going on around the internet. It's awesome. And that's cool stuff, right? And then one more last thing I think I'm going to drop on you, and then we're going to start a turn. I promise. Is Antlab Games. Francis did a thing on the hobby, and I'm not going to get into it, but if you go over to Antlab Games, I really respect what she did and her discussion. I'm not going to get into the details of it because I really don't engage in politicking on this on my channel, and I'm not going to, but I'm just going to say go watch it. I commented on it. You can read what I thought about it there if you like, but I think it's worthy because it talks about harassment in our gaming industry, and that's an important topic. So anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get started and have some fun. We're going to look at our first Big Trouble card, and then we're going to start our turns. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, no! Oh, that's rough. I don't have a way to get rid of that. I don't have any more bones. I can't get rid of it. Oh, my God. That would have been really good to get rid of, man, but we didn't. Anyway, as you can see, it's got a 3, which means the Big Trouble track, man, 1, 2, and 3. Guaranteed next turn, we're done. We're hosed. We got to get that Audacity track up fast, guys. And then itself is called Rain on My Parade. Storm clouds roll in on sheets of rain. Oh, and sheets of rain pour down. You can't see a damn thing outside. Effect. Heroes cannot use ranged attacks this round. Okay, that's okay. Turn your ranged ability card sideways as a reminder. That's okay. I just know we're not going to be doing that anyway. And then we're going to spawn a Wing Kong Hatchet Man. Let's find a Hatchet Man right there. And another Wing Kong Hatchet Man on space S15. That's not good. S15 is right here. Well, that kind of bites. And, man, I'm just concerned we're not going to get these quests done, guys. We really need to get farther on the quests. So let's get started with our player's turn. We're going to start with Gracie because Gracie is in her apartment way over there. And she's going to start her quest as soon as she rolls her dice. So let's get going. Hopefully, Gracie can level up before we go into the showdown with Lopan. That's what I'd like to do. But let's roll her dice and see what she gets. Well, 2 body, and a mind. Okay, this actually isn't a bad roll for her. Before we do anything, because it's a free action, we're going to activate her quest. How do I know it's free action? We haven't talked about this in a while. Well, because it says so. Free actions. As long as you have a die, which we have 3 still, you can take one of these free actions. One of them is trigger a quest token, and that's what we're going to do. So, it's just me, Gracie, is going to trigger her token right there, and we're going to get to see what we have to do for her quest. Her quest is called Green with Envy. Let's flip it around and see what we have to do. Ouch! Man, that's kind of... Well, actually, this isn't bad. We have a couple things. So let's check out the quest book. We're going to get... I also need to get another one of these... Where is it? A little clip here to put on B1 there. So we're going to do this. B1 is going to... Or actually, 8-1. Sorry, is going to get a clip. Oh, you're not supposed to see that. What it is, doesn't matter. We're probably not going to get there. Okay, so anyway, let's check out the quest book. and see what is going to happen to Gracie in this quest. So we're going to get the quest book out. Remember, we're looking at 8-1. I probably was talking so far away from the camera on that you barely heard me. I hope not. 8-1. Okay, here we are. And we're going to take these, and we're just going to put this right here. Hopefully we're not disrupting too much. Let's read what it says. Place an event clip on 8-1. We already did that. And it says, the world is full of crazy people. Just look at what happened today. A girl can't even get off a plane without risking being kidnapped by the Lords of Death. This human trafficking by that scumbag Lopan has to stop. I know a safe place where we can go, but you'll have to trust me. So, I don't know, I hear Kim Cattrall's voice in my head when I read that. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Back at your apartment after a shocking incident at the airport, your new friend Tara is understandably rattled about her first day in the United States. Saving her from the immediate danger of a kidnapping, you now feel personally responsible for Tara's safety and obliged to make sure she gets a fair chance. She isn't going to be safe here for long, but you've heard that the monks of the Buddha shrine take in refugees. Tara will be safe there, but the Lords of Death are bound to be in the streets looking for her, and they know your face. You can take the less traveled alleys and hope to avoid detection, or take your chances and hurry down the main street. So we have two choices. Take the back alleys, which, by the way, we can... Oh, not quite complete. Man, we will in this round. But, we go another round, I think we're going to be going to the other part of the game. Or we can attempt a skill check of 6. And we have the dice to do that. So, and remember, this is Gracie. So Gracie, we can use her special ability. Don't panic, it's only me, Gracie Law. If Gracie would fail a skill check, instead you may flip this special ability token over to automatically pass it. That's her special ability. Plus, she does have this on Epic, but we haven't used it. Other heroes in line of sight, skill check +2. We haven't done a lot of skill checks. But I think we're going to do one right now. She is going to take her chances on main streets. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take our chances on main streets. We're going to have to roll some serious dice action there. Man, I really wish we had gotten some more of these main quests in here, but we didn't, and that kind of sucks. So we got a skill check of 6. Let's see how she's going to accomplish this. Okay, well, here's Gracie. So we know that if we do this, that gives her an epic die right there for a skill check. We get this here. That gives her a regular die for a skill check. And if we place this here, remember, we got to get a 6, so we need all the help we can get. That is also going to get a skill check. Now, there's also this floating around that we could use to bump it up by 1, and she has her ability to automatically succeed. So this is probably going to be one of the best times to use that ability. Plus, she has a lucky coin, which I believe gives her a reroll, if I'm not mistaken. Lucky coin. Reroll any number of dice in one roll. So we got options. We got options, guys. Let's see if we can pass this skill check right now. Wish I could get to another 5 chi bonus beforehand, but I don't know if we can. Here's our dice. We need 6. 2 and a 1. That's not going to do it. Any number of dice. We're going to keep these 2. We're going to reroll these 2. Reroll any number of dice using the lucky coin. We're going to roll these 2 dice. See, we got 2, so now we're at 4. Do I have the ability to reroll anything at this point? So we're at 4. We're not going to pass. Okay, I guess we're going to use it. We're going to use her special ability because we got to get on getting on. So we're going to flip her token over and use this. It's spent. So don't panic. It's only me, Gracie Law. As I read, we get to automatically pass a skill check. So even though we wait. I need 2. Yeah, I need 2. If I only had 1 more, I could have just used that, but I didn't. So that's the breaks. Okay, let us move on and complete that skill check then automatically. So we pass. Moving like a souped-up 1986 Pontiac Firebird, you take Tara directly through Chinatown. It may be bold, but if it works, you arrive unscathed. And it did work, in fact. Okay, so we get the reward of 3 chi, which is awesome because that will level her up. And +1 audacity. So that's pretty good. So let's do that. 3 chi is going to take her 1, 2, and 3. That's going to level her up to level 3. And I believe we're going to, like everybody, we're going to take an extra die. The extra dice are well worth it, and we already got our epic main ability there. And we get that. So we still have that die to use, by the way. And it says once successful, continue reading. Okay, so we're going to flip it over because we got to go to the continuation of this quest on the next page. It's quite a bit to read there. Let's see what we get. Of course, the page does not want to turn. Come on, book. Give me a break. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no, we didn't fail. So, event conclusion. It does say to go to event conclusion, right? Once successful, continue reading. Okay, I'm not sure what I understand this to be. You managed to get to the Buddha shrine without the Lords of Death taking Terra hostage. Huh. It seems like I have to just continue. It doesn't say like a normal quest says go to the end. It doesn't say that. It says continue reading. So we succeeded. We get the bonus, but I still think we have to deal with this. Does that sound right? Well, let's read it. You're halfway down to the shrine when you spot some Lords of Death thugs on the corner. See, it says you arrive unscathed. So we passed. But it doesn't say, it says once successful, continue reading. And it looks like I don't understand, guys. I don't understand. Alright, I'm really confused by this. I'm trying to read this. Sorry, I didn't have it on the page, but it says continue reading. It doesn't say go to continue reading event conclusion. So, I'm really super confused by this. This is why I didn't put the camera on it. It says pass, and it says, it may be bold, but it works. You arrive unscathed. Arrived where? It doesn't say go to the... See, most of them say, like, go to the event conclusion. It says you managed to get to the Buddha shrine without the Lords of Death taking Tara hostage. You hope you can find a sanctuary here. But, man, it doesn't say that, guys. It says to keep reading. Once successful, continue reading. You're halfway to the shrine when you spot Lords of Death thugs on the corner, and it looks like they spotted you too. Your only option is to make a dash for it. One of the thugs grabs Tara, but you know how to deal with this. A quick kick to his nether regions has him bent doubling over and gasping for air. Unfortunately, one of the other thugs lands a solid punch as you try to escape. They continue chasing you to the Buddha shrine, but don't dare enter. It says we get -3 health, and then, okay, and then continue to the event conclusion. I think that's what we have to do, guys. Plus, we're gonna spawn 2 Lords of Death. If I can, man, okay, it must be my fan doing that, but it's driving me crazy. Okay, stay open, book. Okay, spawn 2 Lords of Death over on S4. So, S4, I guess that's what we have to do, guys, right outside the Buddha shrine, and we get in. So tell me if I'm wrong about that, but that's the way that reads, guys. I don't know any other way to read that. I mean, I flip over to here, and it says, it doesn't say go to the conclusion, it says continue reading. So I'm going to say that that's what we did. That's what happens there. But it does say continue to the... move your token, your hero to the Buddha shrine and continue reading 8.2. Okay, so we get to... I'm going to put some dice on there. I don't want that to quit flipping. Here, and we continue reading 8.2, monkey business. So slide the event clip down to 8.2 on the quest card. Okay, 8.2, there we go. And then it says monkey business. Entering the shrine, you and Tara find a monk and explain the situation. Hi, I'm Gracie Law, and I'm trying to find sanctuary for my friend Tara here. The Lords of Death are out in the street looking for her, and she has no other place to turn. Chinatown is supposed to be founded on beliefs of immigrant protection, but look at us now. You'll help her, right? Surprisingly, the monk seems less than eager to help Tara from the Lords of Death and is actively trying to shoo you away. What's going on here? When did monks start refusing to help someone? Make a choice. So we have to go right into this, man. That's interesting. Okay, this is what's said to do. It's what's said to do. Because we haven't even moved our token yet. Convince the monk to convince the monk that it's the right thing to do. Remind the monk that they owe you one for the time you bailed them out of a tricky legal case. Okay. There's no way we can complete this task, but I could use, it says we can use any dice to complete the second one. So let's do that. We're going to use this one because we have it. I need 2 dice. So we're going to use that and go, but Doug, you don't have a dice. Oh, but we do. We do. We'll use one of these, even though it's a 2 for on spirit. No, we won't. We'll use this one. We'll use this one. It says you can use any die. So we'll use that one. Oh, we can't because we can't place it. So we're going to have to use one of these 2 spirits here. And actually, we can do that, and it counts as 2 successes. That will cover that. We're going to have to roll this, but that's okay. All right, so let's do that. We took choice B. Reward is +2 chi and continue reading the event conclusion. Okay, so let's do +2 chi. And I did level her up already, but that's going to give her 2 more chi. Let's go back to the book. Pretty sure I'm doing this right, but it seems out of sequence to me. It says continue reading event conclusion. With the Lords of Death's reputation for violence and retribution, it's understandable that no one would want to get involved. But the shrine is supposed to be a haven of all havens. The old monk keeps looking at the ground while you plead your case, but eventually gives in and takes Tara by the hand. Tara might be safe for now, but the monk tells you that Tara is just the tip of the iceberg and that he's heard many other girls are being held against their will in Chinatown at the White Tiger. You can't just stand by and let those other girls suffer. Place your quest token on to a White Tiger 3 and read 8.3 once triggered. Okay, that's good. So yeah, this was crazy, but we're going to put our token over there, so she's got to get all the way back across town. We did, however, get our audacity up 1 level. Bah, that wasn't enough for us, but it is what it is, and I think I concluded that correctly. So I think right now we're on our path for that quest, if we do get a chance to do it again. I don't know how we would, because I don't think there are any 0 Big Trouble track cards. That is going to be the end of... Oh, actually, we have another die with Gracie. We do. We do. So what can we do at the Buddha Shrine? I think it says plus any health, right? Yeah, I think we can recover any health there. Let's see if it tells us. It says any one die, your XH. I'm going to have to look up the Buddha Shrine just to be sure. It is definitely any die, but let's see what that does for us. Hold on. Oh, it's been any die to remove a health card, not health. So I think what she is going to do before she does anything else is take her Egg's Remedy and get her health back up. So that is a crate, so that's going to go away, but that will put her health back up to full. And she's got the 1 more die. What does she do? Well, if she slots it, it's just going to be a normal deal there, so she can slot that. Now, the Lords of Death cannot enter the Buddha Shrine at all, but there's no way out of the Buddha Shrine either. So she's got these 2 Lords of Death out here. I was trying to think I could run her by, but she doesn't have 3 points of movement to spend. She's only got 2. So if she runs out of there, she could just move into the space of the Lords of Death. They can't move in to attack her. She's safe where she's at, but it would be nice to keep her moving. I don't want to waste a die, but I think I'm going to have to, guys. I'm going to slot that die to give her an extra chi, and she's going to stay put. She's safer there. All she could do is move out in the streets with the Lords of Death. Lords of Death can't get in. They'll just stand there at the door on the enemy turn. So that's going to be it for Gracie. Oh, wow, that was a pretty beefy turn for Gracie, but let's go on to Egg Shen now and see what he's going to accomplish. It's level 3. That means you've got 4 dice to spend right now. That's pretty good. And, ooh, that was not a bad roll for him at all. That's pretty good. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we know that we have a crate in our space. So we're going to, as a free action, it doesn't say you can't take these with the enemy there. It's a lucky coin. I'm not going to spend that right away just in case we should have taken him out first, but we are going to attack that guy and see if we can get him done. So what dice will we spend? Well, we're going to spend the spirit die. That'll give us an epic die to attack with. Remember, we always got our peasant magic rerolls. And I think we'll spend 1 of these mind dice to get another one. Now, the Lords of Death only need 3. I think we're probably okay with that. Oh, you know what I forgot to do with Gracie? Hold on. We completely move on from her turn. I need to roll this die. It's the hand, which is a all clear. So the hand symbol is an all clear, which means it goes right there. We've been pretty lucky on that because that could have been really damaging. 4 would be all other heroes lose 3 chi. I don't want to lose any chi because I want to level people up. Now we continue with Egg's turn. Egg is hurting. He doesn't have a remedy. Doesn't have any way to heal. But if we kill that guy, I think we're okay. I think. So yeah, let's do that because I might be able to level him up. And we can always spend a die to do some healing, resting. So I think we're just going to take these for now. I think that's going to be enough to get him. We do have rerolls on the devil faces, so we're okay, I think. Okay, Egg Shen, let's get rid of these guys. A 3, so we succeeded. Awesome. Without any extra bonuses, we succeeded. We killed the Lord of Death that's in the space with him, which is this fine fellow right here. He is gone, and that means Egg gets 3 more chi. 1, 2, and 3. And then, what else do we do with Egg here now? So, Wang is here with this guy. We could move over there and start one of these quests. We have plenty of dice to start doing something with. We could move up to space 1. There's nobody in space 1. Let's do that. So we're going to spend this die to move up to space 1, which is right here. That's going to put us in the space with Jack's quest. We can't trigger it any other one, but he's going to use a free action to pick this up. Egg's Remedy, which he's going to actually use immediately because he's hurt real bad. Egg's Remedy will heal you to full health, which is pretty darn awesome. Yeah, I just want to gain full health. Okay, yeah, just want to double check that. We're good. Now he's in a space with a quest token. So that is the quest marker that says Back Alleys. So let's take a look at that one and see what's going to happen. Okay, it says Abandon like hell. You determined to find the Pork Chop Express, but only end up finding a whole lot of Wing Kong. You know this is not a fight you can win. Either talk your way out or prepare for a beating. Skill check of 4. Well, we do know that we have an epic die to spend. I think here's what we're going to have to do, guys. Here's what we're going to have to do. He's going to spend this. That's going to give him 1 epic die to spend. And then we're going to use another fate die, which will be right here. Unfortunately, it's in a regular slot, so it's just going to produce 2 regular dice for him. That's 3 dice for a skill check of 4, which I think is pretty good, because remember, we still get to, we only get to roll the devil faces rerolls on non-skill checks. Gracie Law is not in line of sight, so we just have to make a 4 roll to pass. All right, come on, Egg. We just need to make a 4 skill check on these dice. We can easily do it, and we succeeded with a 4 right there. That is great. Okay, what do we get for passing? Let's take a look. Pass. Luckily for you, just as you were about to explain your instructions, a fortuitous surprise raid by Cheng Sing gave you the opportunity to escape. At least you get points for trying. Gain 1 audacity. That's pretty awesome. And remember, we had gained 1 audacity before I moved it, but I don't think I showed you. So right there, we're only 1 away from another chi point if we can manage it this turn. And we have completed this quest, which means we also move the quest token to Gracie's pad. So we're going to do that. It says Gracie's pad. And we're also going to put a crate in S6. So the quest token goes on space 2 right here, and the crate is going to go, I'm going to pull a crate there and put it on S6. That is where that goes, and that is our new quest for the turn, is Gracie's pad. Alright, and that is almost the end of Egg Shen's turn. He's got one more thing he has to do, and hopefully we get as lucky as we've been getting with this. Let's see what we get. Hey, that's a good one. That is a pass. So, yet again, fate has been kind to us. We have 1 fate die left before we get to do some re-rolling, but there it is, right there. We have almost filled up the fate track again. That would have spawned a Spirit Path Warrior on our space, but that did not happen. So next up, we're going to... so here's a problem, guys. This is a real problem. We're going to go with Jack. He's got this Hell card that is really bad. When you do combat, always trigger strike backs. Remember, we can't use any range combat either. So... we're on the, and if the Lords of Death, which are in a space, always have a strike back of 2, he's only got 4 hit points left. So I think here's what we're going to do with Jack. This is going to be crazy. The fortune cookie gives us, I can use 2 fate dice. That's not helpful. Let's roll our dice and see what we get, because I think I know what we're going to have to do with him. That's not a bad roll at all, actually. I wish I was ready to go into combat. But we're going to use one of these mind dice right here to move. And we're going to move Jack 1 space into here to trigger his event, but that's going to cause him to suffer 2 points of damage. We almost need to get another Hell card. I don't know how that's going to work, but I would love to get another Hell card at this point. Okay, so now we are in the space with our quest, and let's see what we got. We got this, remember, a son of a bitch must pay, and we've finished fooling around the Tigress, and now we're going to Wing Kong's Alright for Fighting. That is going to be our next quest. So we're going to get that out. It's going to be a 1 dot 3, I believe, because pretty sure we completed it. We reached our quest token, so we're going to activate it as a free action. We still got lots of dice left and see what he has to do. Looks like it's going to be a skill check of some kind. Okay, Wing Kong's all right for fighting. Slide the event clip down to 1-3. We'll do that right there, and then we'll continue reading. It just keeps getting better and better. Instead of some lightning-fingered guy, now we got a pile of Chinese gangsters in our way. Suits me just fine. They want to see what old Jack Burton's made of. They're about to find out. Deciding to fight your way through the raging battle instead of running recklessly amid the brawl, you join the fray and start cracking some skulls. Help the Chang Sing against their Wing Kong foes. Spawn 2 Wing Kong hatchetmen and 1 Wing Kong shooter. Oh, fighting. Not good for us, guys. Okay, so we're going to spawn 1 Wing Kong... Alright, 2 Wing Kong hatchetmen. Yeah. And 1 Wing Kong shooter. We're going to spawn here with Jack and Egg Shen. Now here's the problem. I cannot fight them with Jack. I just can't do it. He'll get killed. And we have no healing at all. So I think we're just going to have to figure out what else to do with ourselves. I can't get out of there either. I don't know what to do with him, to be honest. I think we may have to spend a die to rest. What does the rest action give us? It does cost a die, but it does give us some. Gain 2 health and 1 chi for full rest. So I think we're going to have to rest because we can't take the hits. So let's do this. We'll slot this other die here. That will put him up to 4. Now I can certainly defeat one of these guys. That's not the issue. It's just we really can't fight him because of this terrible hell card that we got. I mean, if we die there, if we're defeated, if their health reaches 0, your hero dies and goes on to Chinese Hells. Immediately draw a hell card, read it out loud, and apply all the effects, then advance the threat token 1 space on the Big Trouble track. Lastly, set your health to 10 and complete your turn. Well, we would replace our hell card because I believe you can only have 1 hell card at a time, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm going to double check that as well. Let me see. Okay, this is great. This is great. We're fine. We're going to get rid of this hell card. So first off, we're going to slot both these dice, which will give us 2 epic dice. Plus he's got his pistol, so he's got 3 dice total. And I think we're going to take on, let me see, we can take on a hatchet man. They require 3, they're pretty wimpy. Or with all those dice and a reroll, I think we can do this one. We're going to take on, and also there's a +1 die in the fate pool still as well. So we're going to take on this Wing Kong 6-shooter right here. What's interesting about this is we don't even lose the rest of our turn. Now he's used all his dice, it's not going to matter, but we are going to get to roll some good dice to try and get this 6-shooter. Let me get the card out for that. And we'll just place that there. And then, guys, we need a 6 to beat this guy. We got 2 epic dice, 1 regular die. We have a reroll, and we have this one if we need it for a +1. Let's see what we get here. Oh yeah, there's 4. We're close. We're close. So we're going to reroll this one. A 5. So we're still short. We're still short. So we're going to have to use this one to defeat him. Boom. We're going to get rid of this guy. We're going to defeat him, which is going to do a number of things. First off, we defeated a Wing Kong hatchet man, or 6-shooter, which gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're at 5, and we leveled up. So we're going to go up to level 4. I need to get his level 4 token, which allows us to flip one of these. Let's see, I'm thinking we're going to flip his pistol, because it gives him 2, oh yeah, we're going to flip the pistol over. It's epic now. We get 2 combat dice, extra combat dice, and a reroll. Now, however, some other things happen. Do get a single check mark here, so that's not bad, and then suffer his retaliation effect automatically. It's 2 plus a roll of that, and then take damage equal to the roll. 2 skulls means you take a hell card. So let's see what we get. We're going to roll 1 more of these. We got a 2, so he took 4. I think that's going to do him in, and it does. So that is going to put us at 0, so we're going to go back up to 10. Turn's not over yet, quite. And then we're going to draw a hell card to replace the one that we have. I can't imagine that the one would be worse for him. No cops, this is called Hell of the Meek. No cops, no help, no way out. You're starting to feel a little vulnerable. You have -1 success on defense rolls. That sucks, but that is way better for him than this bad boy. That one was terrible. terrible for him. The last thing that happens is this. Skadoosh. We have completed the first act. We don't get to do anything more. We don't get to have any more fights. We don't get to take any more rounds. And I don't even think we roll this. We just, it's going to get discarded because the round is immediately ended as if it is complete, and it is. So guys, I'm going to be right back. I got a setup for the next part of the game, which is our encounter with Lo Pan in his stronghold. So I'm going to set that up, and there's a part of the setup I'm probably going to have to do with you, but all the quests and everything we've done have just gone by the wayside. We didn't complete Gracie's quest nor Jack's quest. We only completed Wang's quest, so I have a feeling this is going to be pretty tough for us. Alright guys, here we are at the setup of Act 2. Now we're going to set up Act 2, but we're not going to play it in here because we got a lot of things we do. So the first thing we do is we take all the main quests that were completed or not completed in Act 1. So remember, we only completed one quest. Yeah, that kind of sucks, right? So we have to go through these and spawn each thing in its prospective place. That's right. That means this is going to be bad for us. So we'll start with the fact that we didn't complete Back Alley Bedlam, which was one of the main quests that we didn't get to at all. It says Thunder starts in 3L9. So we're going to get Thunder's miniature out. Oh, I'm going to throw Thunder's miniature all over the place. Hold on. 3L is up here and Space 9 is right there. That's interesting because that's kind of where he was in the movie. So that's what's going to happen from failing our Back Alley Bedlam. Now, if we could defeat him, we get a key. Now, what does the key do? The keys allow us to enter Lo Pan's lair. And in a 4-player game, we need 3 such keys. So that just defeating him can give us 1. But now we're going to get Quest for the Green-Eyed Beauty and see what that's going to do for us. Well, let's take a look at that. Okay, so it says Wang starts in anywhere on the 3rd floor. Okay, we're going to have to think about that. Let's bring Wang's figure out here. And then it says spawn enemies. We're going to spawn 2 security guards. Let's get a couple security guards out if I can find them. Come on, I know I have at least a couple of them out here, don't I? I did. Where are they? Don't think I put them back. And there's one. And where's another one? I know I have 2 out here. Got lots of other guys out here. Where's another security guard? Okay, I'm gonna have to grab a security guard. See, the shows aren't that. Yeah, I did grab. I should have another one out here somewhere. Okay, anyway, 2 security guards, and they're going to start in space. Oh, that's this one. They're going to start in space 3L4. It says I have to spawn Wang anywhere first, and so I think we're going to spawn him up. Let's see. Where? You know what? I'm going to kind of. I don't know. I think what we're going to do is we're going to spawn him. I'm just kind of glancing at where things are going to start. I think maybe we'll hide him out. We'll start him here in the casino. Then the 2 security guards are going to start in 3L4, and that is going to be, well, actually, no, we definitely don't want to start him there. That's where they're going to spawn. Let us start him, we'll start him here in 2, I think. Let's do that. So we'll do, because these 2 guards, security guards are here in this space, and then we're going to spawn 2 more security guards. So now I definitely have to find the other one because I don't know where there's 2 more in the box, I guess. But I know there's another one on the table here somewhere. Okay, the next 2 are going to spawn in 3L12. So let's just stay on this. Look for 3L12. There's 11, 12. So they're going to start level 3 and 12 right up there. That means, and then quest effects. It says pump lead. Security guards can shoot through walls. So we have to remember that. Ouch. So putting Wang there didn't do any good. But that's going to prepare that. Now we kill 3 of the security guards there to get a key. Alright, and that was, by the way, that was for a completed one. What does a non-completed one look like? Wow, what we're about to see. Okay, next up we got Son of a Bitch Must Pay, which we did not complete. So we're going to spawn Jack in, oh man, way over here in 1L1. Yeah, that's rough, guys. He's starting way over there. And it says, then we're going to spawn 3 Lords of Death in 1L12. So that means those guys are going to spawn in this hallway right here. And then it says there's a quest effect. The Lords of Death are following you in through the sewers. Spawn 2 Lords of Death in 1L12. What? Spawn 2 Lords of Death. So there's 2 more Lords of Death, okay? So there's 3 and then 2. And it says they're in the same bloody spot. So they're all right here. Oh wait, 2. No, it says 1L12 again, right? I hope that's not a typo. 1L12. 1L12 and 1L12. So there's actually 5 there. 2 of them followed me through the sewers. Maybe that's because I failed. I'm curious now. Nah, completely different setup. So we have to block their way. That means we need to put in 3 of these. We'll get a key. Okay, so we can block their way by activating 3 of these symbols on them. And it says, oh, spawn 2 Lords of Death at the end of each round. Okay, so they're going to keep coming until we complete this. All right. Okay, that is son of a bitch must pay. So we're going to have a lot to keep track of here. Now we got only a dream can kill a dream. That was Egg Shen's. So he's going to start in L1, always along with Jack there. That's not so bad. That's helpful to us. Plus 2 Guardians in 1L18. Let's see, where's 1L18? There's 18 right here, and 19. So we got 2 Guardians here, and here it says quest effect. Guardians have double movement and spawn double enemies when their special is triggered. So we need to kill them quickly. And then last but not least, we have Green with Envy. This is the one. The Gracie starts in 1L7, which is right over here. That's not too bad for her. Then we're going to spawn a Wild Man in 3L3. Well, we've all seen the Wild Man before. He's been out, hasn't he? 3L3. So that's going to be way up here in space 3. Wow, not good for Wang. He's got a lot going on. Up in there you can see the Wild Man right here. While we're looking at it, you can also see that I put the Big Trouble track set up for 4 players. It's on space number 7. If it gets down to space 0, we have lost. It says if Gracie is in the same room as the Wild Man, anyone can attempt to kill Wild Man with 1 well-placed hit by passing a skill check of 3. Defeat the Wild Man to gain a key. Wow, guys, there's all our trouble. That is what we have in store for us right now. So we are invading the space. We cannot go into here through one of the doorways. See these doorways right here. There's several of them. There's one up there, one over there, and I think one down here and here that go into the space. We cannot get into there without the 3 keys. So we have to get 3 keys. Man, that is just ugly, 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 right? So that is basically how the whole thing ended up. That is our setup for the showdown. So the next time we play, we're going to get into the showdown, and we're going to have to do some serious stuff with Jack, and especially Jim and Wang is in a lot of trouble up there. He's got a lot to deal with, and Thunder is up there with him. And we know that Thunder is one of the storms. He's really bad. He needs a 7 to be hit. He does 6 points of damage. He moves 3. He's just a really tough guy. We'll get him out when we encounter him, but he's pretty nasty. And I think we're in for a really rough showdown because we only completed one of those quests. And that's really bad. All right, guys. That is going to be the end of that. So we're going to put these off to the side, and I'll just have to remind myself each round on each of them so that we can, because we have to get the keys. That's the key. And then we can go in and get Lo Pan. And I do think we put Lo Pan on the board too. I'm just going to take a look. I think he starts in the middle in space 10 over there. I'm not sure. But let me see if it says to place Lo Pan anywhere. Remove all. Yeah, I got that. Oh, we got to re-roll the fate dice. We got to do that. Set Lo Pan's health to 3, to the number of players plus 3. So, well, that's the best I can give him. He's at 4. Okay. Wow, that's pretty rough, man. Set up the showdown, placing Lo Pan and his minions. Set Lo Pan. Okay, where does Lo Pan go? Let's see. Does it say where he goes? I'm going to find out, but we'll get started, guys, and this is going to be a lot of fun. So, guys, I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to get just wrap up any setup things I have to do before we start the next one, and we'll be into Act 2, Big Trouble in Little China, where everything just kind of changes up, and I think we're in a really bad spot because of not completing enough quests in the first act. I thought we were doing pretty good too, but we weren't. that our Big Trouble track just moved too fast. We got all those 3s and 2s right off the bat. There's a lot of that aren't 3s and 2s. I mean, the majority of them are not. They're 1s, and we just didn't get very many of them. Actually, you know what? A lot of them are 2s. So, but as I look through the deck, there's... Yeah, a lot of them are 2s, guys. There's, even though, oh man, I'm just looking through our deck, a lot of the ones were just missed. We just didn't get to them. Well, that's the breaks. So, okay, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. So, thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Get ready for our showdown. It's going to be wild, and we're probably not going to win. But we're going to try. So, take care, and I'll see you soon.